Wait, hold up. Considering I have, like, saves I was rotating before, that means there's a save system in this game. But it was never introduced. All we ever got taught is how to frickin' autosave.
A few moments later.
Oh my effing god, we are like 4 hours into this effing game, and it hasn't introduced the save function. We've been stuck auto-saving this entire time. There is an actual save function to this game. Holy. And it wasn't introduced yet. I am gonna lose my crap. Okay, howdy ho, folks. Multiversal Medium here for another episode of Harvestella. Last time we left off, we actually got to play the game. Shocker, I know. It only took, what, 5 episodes before we were allowed to go at our own pace? Gosh, man. What a great game this is. This episode, I think since I'm finally able to play the game and kind of do whatever the heck I want, maybe, just maybe, I'll finally be able to talk about why I don't like Final Fantasy as an IP. Maybe go on other tangents. It was like the entire point of freaking playing this game to begin with, man. Alright, yeah, just get that stuff in there. I can't believe... Okay, I loaded my save and I was like, oh, I have like rotated saves from the last time I played. How come this game has never let me save yet? Yeah, we are 4 hours in and it has not introduced how to save the game yet. We are 4 hours into a game and it has only told us we can auto-save by sleeping. The actual save system has not been introduced. We are in a dungeon and the actual save system just does not exist yet. Anyways, Castle Lewis News Extra. Trust in the Monolith. Greetings, citizens. It has come to our attention that there has been a growing sense of mistrust in the Monolith among citizens in recent days. However, the Monolith is an essential part of all citizens' lives and represents no danger. We advise against needless worrying. Castle Lewis Intelligence Division. Okay, cool, whatever. Do not care. Gosh, I can't believe a very basic gameplay mechanic, something arguably needed as soon as you start any game, has just not been introduced. And we are a portion into the first dungeon. Oh my god. Anyways, I guess I think I have a quest to talk to the smithy and renovator, so let's do that hecka quick and get all of that out of the way so I can actually... This is just a house. I'm not talking to these people. I do not care. This is not like an actual like farming game where all the NPCs have like actual personalities and faces and you might want to learn about them. Okay, that's the inn. This general store. There's apparently a smithy and a renovator. I just don't know where they're at. This is... Renovator, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So this is one of the dudes. And now we can go in. Good stuff. Get these cutscenes out so I can just talk later. Wow, your shop looks oddly familiar to the general store with your little desk setup, huh? Hmm? I haven't seen you before. Are you a visitor? Oh, you haven't been a part of the rumor mill that apparently the mayor just runs? Oh, I see now. You're the kid the mayor's been talking about. Oh, you are a part of the rumor mill. Got it. Beg your pardon. I run the renovator here in Leith. I'm the one everyone comes to when they need buildings and farms restructured. You guys have other farms? Color me surprised. Seems like you're putting a lot of pressure just for me to keep farming for some reason. Renovator's a weird title. Why don't you just go with, I don't know, craftsman? You're a handyman. That's all you are. Maybe you're an architect, but yeah, your renovator does not sound right. You live over in Bird's Eye Bray, is that right? My old roomie would say I don't own it, so apparently not. You must have a lot of farmland there. You're probably going to need sheds and pens for keeping animals, eh? Sure. Not to mention tools for processing your crops. There should be a lot you're going to need down the road. It's starting to feel like a scam that's like, yeah, you made enough money, but you could make more money if you did this. Why don't you buy this so you can do this, man? This is like smartphone game ideology. Just like, yeah, spend more money to do this thing to make things go faster. Well, when the time comes, speak to me. I'll be able to help you out. I don't work for free, obviously, but we can go over that later. Renovator. Okay, cool. Here's the tutorial that explains everything that was explained in the cutscene, because why would we have things explained in universe when we can just have tutorials pop up? You can expand your farm and unlock the kitchen counter at the renovator. The kitchen counter is locked? I've seen the kitchen counter. It's fine. It's over on the opposite side of the workshop counter.
Welcome.
Why is it locked? Ay, whatever.
Please, come again.
Let's try to find the smithy quickly before I frickin' burst a blood vessel. Gosh dang. All these houses filled with various NPCs that equate to nothing. Lovely. In a genre of game that's meant to be about making connections and getting to know society and taking things slow and learning about other people. What's this? I don't often see out-of-towners turning up in here. You must be a traveler? Aha! So you're the one everyone's talking about. You're no traveler. You're a new resident, huh? Oh, so you're just dropping the facade. I at least respect that. You're just fully going in, guns blazing, like, yeah, you're stuck here now. Sucks to suck. Well then, please excuse me. This here's my smithy. I make all the farming equipment and weaponry for the people in town. Do you guys use weaponry or farming equipment? Because once more, yet to see anyone else do anything. Look, call it a smithy's instinct. But there'll come a time when you're going to need a stronger weapon than that. You just got that look about you. Yeah, it's almost like you guys keep forcing me into more and more dangerous situations. And I'm not allowed to say no, because what is agency in a farming sim where you're supposed to just take things slow and rediscover life and what you want to do in life? Screw agency. Go to the next cutscene. So with that in mind, don't hesitate to come to me anytime you need something made. I'll need the materials and labor fee, of course, but I promise you won't be disappointed. It feels kind of weird that I'm purchasing something from you and you're not getting the materials. I don't know. Kind of odd. And again, what do I know? I'm just obviously being scammed. The smithy. You can fortify your weapons at the smithy. Fortifying your weapons enhances your attack power and defense. That was not anything she talked about, but okay, sure. Apparently what the smithy is. She mentioned making new stuff, but nope, she apparently just amplifies stuff. Lovely. Ryan's weapon, dianthesis, long distance combat device. Why'd you phrase it like that? Just say dianthesis weapon. Why long distance combat device? Just oy vey. And yeah, you upgrade it. You don't make new whatever. Moving on. Just moving on. Don't look too deeply. Oy vey. That should be enough of that, and we can actually just play the game now, which means I can actually talk now. Awesome. So I believe last episode I went over the fact that Final Fantasy isn't written well in a majority of situations, but that doesn't inherently make the games bad. I do like some of the Final Fantasy games, but it is mainly gameplay and occasionally setting, or just art direction or something that I actually like in them. It is never the plot. The plot is horribly written. And it's similar to how this game's plot is horribly written. They will contradict points. They will stop gameplay to just tell the player something, which is infuriating because as a genre, RPGs are meant to be immersive. They're literally role-playing games. You're meant to immerse yourself in an RPG. If you're not actually like kind of getting in the headspace of what's going on, you're kind of not fully enjoying what they got going on. At least in my opinion. And it's just my opinion, man. But constantly stopping that to just tell players XYZ really throws a massive wrench in anything the players may have been wanting to do or get into.
Let the battle commence.
Oh, it would be nice if there was like a block, parry, counter, dodge, whatever mechanic. Maybe there is. Hold up, I do have like a skill tree. 135. I need 150. Oh, so almost there. So that's just a constant ongoing issue with Final Fantasy in my experience. Just stopping gameplay for an over-convoluted tutorial. But that's not inherently the issue with the writing. One of the biggest gripes I have with Final Fantasy, writing-wise, is the fact that they do something that I call like Deus Ex Machina bosses. It's not an actual term, it's just something that I've come to start calling it because I don't know how else to describe it. And oh god, there's another cutscene. Okay. I feel something unusual up ahead. Do you still want to continue? Okay, yeah, sure. Let's try the mid-boss. Maybe if we beat the mid-boss, we'll unlock actually being able to save the game. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh hey, ancient ruins that look like tech. Almost like that girl is not from the future. Huh. That structure. What is it doing in such a place? Perhaps... No, it defies reason. Yeah, the other girl didn't care about reason. What's wrong with that building, or there's something strange about it. What's wrong with the building? It should not exist in this space. It doesn't really explain jack. That doesn't explain anything. But there's little use in trying to explain why to a human. Oh, you just want to be racist. Okay. It's like, yeah, I know what's wrong with it. I'm just not going to tell you because you're a human. Yeah, that's just belittling and gross, man. What is this? Do my eyes deceive me? Princess, I am on my way. Okay. What is the meaning of this? Neither of you are my princess. Nay, you are not but tricksters. What are you? Or we're not trying to trick you. Yeah, why are you pissed at us? You made assumptions and then got pissed at us for your assumptions. Oh, the Hellion dare speak before my divine presence? Oh, so I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't kind of situation. Oh, I love characters like this, you know? Narcissists who just steamroll anything you do. Are the puny mortal eyes unable to see the magnoliousness that is my celestial vessel? You mean the horn, or does it help with grabbing tall fruit? Are you likening me to a mere farmhand, or was that a vain attempt at humor? Both are most unbecoming, you know. Not as unbecoming as a random frickin' horse plopping down and talking my ear off. Oh, to mistake my pure princess with such savages. You gotta get your eyes checked, man. This might just be the gravest mistake of my life. No, your gravest mistake was Ashley just coming over here and talking. Now we know you can talk, which means we can turn you into a sideshow. If such a faux pas were to reach the palace walls... Do keep this a secret from the royal family, won't you? There's no royal family. You're just a frickin' chuny. You are on like your weird like middle school quest thing going on. What a peculiar creature. I didn't know such beings could even exist. Neither did I, and I preferred not knowing. Ah, so the omen concedes there are still things in the world beyond their realm of understanding? Sure. Why is everyone we meet just a D-bag? Why is there not a single nice person anywhere? Even the girl at the start of the game legit woke us up and was like, you gotta do stuff. You might be good enough for stuff. You gotta do stuff. You're the destined one for the stuff, even though you just might be the one for the stuff. Go do the stuff for me. Just countless expectations and... Do any of these people see me as a person? Because it seems like they don't. Such abhorrently arrogant creatures. You would do well to learn from me. A prime example of unparalleled humility. Well, at least it's playing up that he's a hypocrite. No, just let these two talk it out. They're stupid. Alright, let's move on. You have that girl to find, don't you? Why give me the option to either coax my party member to move on or listen in when you're just going to have the party member say, let's move on? What was the point of that? Legit, what was the point of that? There was no reason for me to have a dialogue option there. Legit, if I didn't have a dialogue option and my party member just turned to me and said that, nothing would change. There was no reason. Holy crap, that they added a freaking dialogue option. They took the time to program in something in this cutscene that was irrelevant at that point. Completely irrelevant. Oh my gosh. Wait just a moment. Do my ears deceive me now, or did you just say you were searching for a girl? Oh, it's one of the perverted frickin' unicorns. Mayhaps it was you scoundrels who swept my princess away. Oh, it's one of the stupid perverted unicorns. So all unicorns. Ugh. I think you've got it all wrong, or I don't know anything about a princess. There's no use playing dim. My keen eyes have long seen through your nefarious little scheme. Dude, you can't even see whether or not I'm your princess. Shut up. Now that I think on it, I have never before heard of a human and an omen joining forces. I don't think you hear about a lot with that shaggy mane probably getting in your ears, man. How very suspicious. Yes, quite dubious indeed. So annoying. Like, not for nothing, but like, that pendant this dude has, like, on his main, like, the actual pendant bit, is that, like, a pendant of, like, Julianos or something from Elder Scrolls? It looks like one of the pendants you'd get in Skyrim. Whatever. That's more interesting than anything he has to say. You will tell me where you have hidden my princess! Dude, like, reading comprehension. We just said we were looking for someone. And now you're like, you've hidden her from me. You're just... I get he's stupid, but come on. If you're gonna go out on an aggressive tangent, like, lean into why you're aggressive on that tangent. You're not staying true to the reason you're pissed at us. Refuse and I will unleash the full force of my illimitable power. This dude picked up a thesaurus and just thought he was good for the rest of his life. Not realizing he just sounded like a D-bag. Witness me, you voiceforous trolls! Okay. Mid-boss fight. It's a thing. Is it a good thing? No. Is it fun? No. Apparently magic can just hit you from wherever, so I guess I actually have to do things and not have my party member do all the things. Because I don't have a dodge action whatsoever. Oh, now it's having magic have AoEs. That's nice. So is magic just like instant cast hit, or is it AoE stuff? Can I dodge? Yes, no? Whatever. Anyway, since this is a whole lot of not much going on, let's continue the topic about Final Fantasy to try and get some more into it. So, like, Deus Ex Machina boss fights. So, if you guys watched my earlier series, Machina X, I mentioned what Deus Ex Machina means, because it's arguably very important to the plot line of that game. And Deus Ex Machina basically equates to God in the Machine. It's a literary tool that creators of media will use to get past a issue plot-wise, usually. Usually equates to, say, a plot device to overcome something that was not properly handled or built up whatsoever. Power boost in shonen anime when the character should not be able to do a power boost, or the character being able to come back to life when that's never been discussed before. That's a Deus Ex Machina. It is the creator of the media, or the god, influencing the machine that they created to get what they want. They are the god in the machine. Anyways, let's continue this cutscene and possibly continue this discussion. I must say I am impressed. Yeah, you got your ass beat. You forced my hand. You don't have hands. I have no choice but to unleash my most dreadful final ability. Salubrious Spear. Yeah, it's really stupid to say your ability when you're about to do it, because it gets really easy to dodge in that scenario. Witness me. Did the writers, like, just watch, what was it, Mad Max? Did that come out, like, shortly before they started making this cutscene? The horned creature fully replenishes its health. Yep, that's a unicorn. And now, it is as though you have laid nary a scratch. Yeah, but you felt us beat your ass. And if I keep beating your ass, you're not going to be able to heal the mental wounds, now is you? Terrifying, no? Utterly stupefying? You are welcome to tremble in my presence. Can we go now? Now for a rematch, and this time you will tell me where my princess is being kept. Do we actually have to do another fight? Fail to do so and I will heal my wounds again and again, as many times as is required. Can we just go? Just hold on, dude. Can we go? Yeah, give us a moment to say our piece. We honestly have absolutely no idea who your princess is. Peculiar creature. Peculiar creature? I am Unicorn of the Cryptids. You audacious cretin. So your name is just Unicorn? And you're a part of a freaking loser club called Cryptids? How dare you claim to be a cryptid? You're too much of a loser. And there are some, like, major losers in cryptids. You know, like, 50% of all cryptids are just Bigfoot in a different, like, outfit? It's, like, major loser energy, and you're still too much of a loser to be a part of them. Very well, Unicorn. Was it? Please listen to what we have to say. Fine. Would you do the honors? Oh, don't put it all on me. You guys don't listen to my opinion ever. What makes you think I can frickin' talk down this stupid narcissist idiot? Fine. You explain the situation to Unicorn, because apparently it's not a unicorn, it is just Unicorn. I am certain this Arya and my princess are not one and the same. Yeah, that would have been pretty obvious when you went on this whole diatribe of, we're looking for someone. You kept her locked up. Where is she locked up? Yeah, you already failed your own logic test, man. Your names are different for a start. Like, if you were a better person, you'd make a decent himbo. But you're not. You're just annoying. Please forgive my haste, although it is quite some coincidence that we should both be searching for someone. No, not really. 100% not really. Everyone kind of does their own thing. There is like billions of people out there. There is a great chance that someone else is going to be trying to do the same thing you are at any given time. Like, would you say that if we both went to the restroom? We're like, what a coincidence that us both seem to need to use the toilet at the same time. No, it's freaking just shut up. Would you like to come with us, or we can take them, right, Dianthus? I'm not asking Dianthus's opinion. I don't want to ask Unicorn's opinion either. I don't like either of us. Would you like to come with us? Fine. Are you sure? No. But I wasn't allowed to say anything otherwise. If you wish to bring them with us, then by all means. Oh, you wish to join me in my search? No. I have only just arrived at this ravine myself, so I'm not well acquainted with the terrain. Uh-huh. And where'd you come from? Yes, I see no harm, until I find my princess at least. But I will not fight by your side. I promised only ever to use my healing magic for the princess. The first sentence and the second sentence are unrelated. Completely unrelated. You just showcased you're willing to heal yourself with your healing magic in order to keep a fight going. We're not asking you to heal us, for one. Two, you've showcased you can fight without using healing magic. That entire text box right there is irrelevant. They just don't want him fighting with us. Completely irrelevant. I have no problem with that. I'm not completely sure I trust it anyway. It's fair. I don't trust either of you. Or anyone I've met in this game. We've wasted enough time. Let's move on. So, like, what's the point of having the frickin' unicorn then? What is the point of traveling with the unicorn? I'm not gonna do anything, but let's travel together. So you're just basically saying I have to deal with that annoying nonsense every cutscene now? Cool, thanks. I wasn't allowed to say no. Is this another cutscene? Come on. Please tell me this is the cutscene where we need to depart from the unicorn. Oh my gosh, it is another cutscene. what is a Modus monolith doing here, of all places? Did Geist leave it here? Wow, big plot name, Geist. Fancy. Best not to look a gift horse in the mouth. The heck's a Modus monolith? What does it do, or is Geist a friend of yours? What does the thing do? The thingy thing. What it does is allow us to improve our search efficiency considerably. Okay. You can use this Modus monolith to travel to another in a different location. Oh, so we could just like go down this line and like further in the forest, yeah? I could see your eyes glazing over. Simply put, it would allow you to teleport instantaneously. Oh, so we can go further into the forest where the next one is, right? If I remember rightly, there was one just like this at the entrance of the ravine. And probably one at the end? Ah, but you cannot use it until you have registered it. And to do that, you will need one of these. The for fricks. What's the point of setting up a teleportation system if you need to visit the area beforehand? Like, I get it from a gameplay, like, perspective, but let's be honest, let's break this down. We've mastered instantaneous teleportation. And you can go to Italy whenever you want. But before you can go to Italy, you have this new system. You need to just go to Italy regularly. And then you'll be able to use the teleport system. But you can only teleport to the places you've been. So now you can teleport between Italy and your house and nowhere in between. This is effing dumb. This is just stupid. Like, quite literally, it would make more sense of just, like, access cards and, like, permissions. Like, oh, yeah, you've got the white level access of our teleportation system. You can go around the entirety of the city as you want. Or, hey, you got the red level access. You can go from, like, this city to that city, kind of thing. That would make more sense world building wise. And what's more, I understand this like gameplay wise. It does make sense gameplay wise. But it's stupid. It really is. You cannot explain a valid reason in my mind that it's set up like that. We're just gonna hand wave this game mechanic bit. Whatever. Just why build up world building aspects of this Modus Magicite? Like, quite literally, he just mentioned all this world building bit. But then just hand waved how stupid the world building bit was. Modus Monolith. You can warp between any registered Modus Monolith on the same map. You can also return home from a Modus Monolith, making the stupid whistle worthless. You can save your progress at a Modus Monolith. Okay, there it is. Over 4 hours in, probably about 4.5 hours, we can save the game, guys. I shit you not. The only other way to save until now was via auto-saving in bed. But hey, guess what? Almost 5 hours into the game, we are introduced to a brand new system. It's revolutionary. Save slots. I know this is new, and we're probably going to have to really search deep in our hearts to try and just rack our brain on how this works, but you go up to the save, like, light thing, and you save the game. Astounding. We only just now unlocked it. Fuck this game. God fucking damn it. You can use the stone to register a Modus Monolith and make them available for use. You would do well to register any monolith of this type that you happen across on your journey. Yeah, you mean like the ones that are literally everywhere in town? Like those ones that are just everywhere? Because apparently the people in universe just use them as lawn decorations. You activated the Il Cypress Crossing Modus Monolith. But hey, we can save. And looking at the clock, it's been an episode. So I will talk to you guys later in another episode of Harvestella, where Maybe I'll be able to talk about Deus Ex Machina bosses or something. I don't know. Christ. We just unlocked saving. Oh my god. And every form of saving before this via the autosave system in bed, every single time we saved before, we got interrupted by a cutscene. Thus, we didn't know at what point it would technically save the game. Oh my god. How did they greenlight this? Anyways, ciao, or whatever.